Hi, I'm Dave Miller. Thank you for listening to this and watching this video and for participating in our challenges that we've had this month of December. I hope they've been very helpful to you. We've tried to do a lot of different things as far as just actions, but also giving you some food for thought with your mind and helping you to control your thoughts, really. That's what we're talking about. It's really important in life to learn to control your thoughts because we're constantly bombarded with a lot of different thoughts from ourselves, from outside sources, and about ourselves. And the more we can control that, the better. So some of those tools that we've talked about are on December 4th, we talked about vision boards, and there was a short video. December 12th, we all talked about vision boards, and I shared with you how I use my vision board for a few minutes a day and how I'm writing down the ideas that I get and getting rid of some of the negative thoughts that I have. I shared a video from Roy Vaden about procrastination and the 3 types of procrastination. There was a big outpouring about that, about how to overcome that procrastination. And on December 19th, I shared another tool to overcome the procrastination by being the buffalo, not the cow. So if you weren't able to watch any of those, I encourage you to go back, read those posts, watch the videos. None of them are longer than 10 minutes. And they all deal with controlling our thoughts, okay? So in our mind, there are perceptions that we have that can create limitations. So the first is what we think about ourselves. Number 2 is what we think about our past. 3, how we perceive our future. And number 4 is how other people see us. So to me, number 4 is easy to know the solution to that, and that is it's none of your business what people think of you. You can't control that. What we can control, however, is our thoughts of self, how we use our past, and what we think about our future. Okay, really important things to kind of pull back the curtain on that, and we need to have a voice that's stronger than the other things that are coming into our life that may get us off track and be negative. Okay, so vision board is part of that because you are declaring what you want in your future, and you're focusing on those things, and you're getting ideas of how to create those. So something I want to introduce to you today is your story. Some people call this your life vision or visioneering, which is vision and engineering together, but really important tool. I wasn't always open to this, okay? So previous to doTERRA, I owned a business, had some business partners, successful business, but doTERRA has opened my mind to so many things and helped me understand as I've had to just improve myself. And one of the books that I read is called Mach 2 with Your Hair on Fire. That's from Richard Bliss Brooke. So a book by Brooke. And it's the art of vision and self-motivation. So he talked a lot about there in the book about creating a movie in your head, which is these images, sounds, feelings, emotions, just everything involving all the senses. And I realized, okay, I've always done that. I always see in my head how I want my future to be. Okay, so that was an important step. And I decided at that point that I would use this tool. So we had been in doTERRA for 2 years. We had hit the rank of diamond, but we had to get to Blue Diamond and have the income that Blue Diamond would give to us so that I could do doTERRA full time and be at home with Tammy. This was important to both of us. Yes, because of the doTERRA product and how we wanted to share that with other people. And we needed to tell the world about what we had found because we'd had a powerful experience in our family. But also, we have 4 children. Our children were growing up, starting to hit high school, and it just hit me like I need to be home. I need to be present for them. I want to spend time with them. I enjoy spending time with them. I want our family to be strong. And so that was a big why for us, so that I could be present, we could be more together as a family, and I could enjoy that time with my children. So I got a pad of paper. It was actually a notebook from one of the doTERRA conventions. And I thought, okay, I'm going to write how I want my life to be. And I remember I started out, I might have used we, actually, because I was, Tammy and our family included, we are Blue Diamonds with doTERRA. We have an income over $25,000 a month. This allows us to be financially stable. We've been able to save, I can't remember, I think it was $100,000. We travel often. We're able to help other people. We've helped 5 other people achieve the rank of gold. We mentor others. I also wrote things personally, like I exercise 3 days a week. I'm in great shape. We're healthy. I have great relationship with my wife and my children, and my parents. We enjoy rich relationships, and on and on. I wrote everything that I thought that I wanted my life to be. And my intent was, okay, I'm going to read this every day. I put it by my bedside in a drawer, a nightstand, and I read it every day for the first week. Then I needed a notebook for something, and I pulled the notebook out, and I used it for something else. I carried it off, and I didn't see the notebook again for about 11 months. So when I wrote the story, it was early. It was like early in the year, might have even been this time of year. And I went about. Now, I still had my vision in my head. I didn't have a vision board yet because I hadn't really grasped that concept. But I had these images in my head, and I actually had written this story. And when I found the notebook 10 or 11 months later, I happened to be flipping through to find a page to write on, and I found the story that I wrote. And I started reading it. This was like October. And about 85 to 90% of everything I had written in that notebook had come to pass. And I was blown away, and I was a believer in this. And I thought, what if I would have read it every day? So since then, I found about vision boards, and I understand how my vision board can also play into my life vision, my life story. And I found the more I told my story, whether I told it to myself or I told it to my wife, I told it to somebody else, it got more clear. And the beautiful thing is I wrote the story, so I can edit the story. And I found the more clear I am, the better. For example, if I said in my story, I have a trip to Italy. Well, that's great, but more vivid would be exactly explaining who you went to Italy with, who you want to go with, where you're going to go, when it is, what it feels like to be there. The more clear you can get, the better, because just by writing it and telling it, we get it into our conscious mind. But there's another part of our brain that's our subconscious, and we need a voice to get it into that subconscious. And the more you tell it, then the more it gets into your subconscious, and then the more you can use your entire brain and your entire being and soul to create this. Okay? So, this isn't just about doTERRA, right, or business. This can be every aspect of your life. In fact, I encourage you to have things about relationships and family and spiritual and physical things, your health, all of those things right into that story. So again, this is a quote from Rory Vaden, and I like this, and I'm going to end with this. It's a shame that we spend years of our life doing activities we think we're supposed to do, and we spend only a few minutes figuring out what we really want. So figure out what you really want, what your perfect life is going to look like, and start writing. So find something. I suggest you don't lose it like I did, but find something you can write on, write it, keep it, read it every day. Think about it too when you're doing your vision board, and understand it, keep telling it, edit it where you need to edit it, and it will be a powerful tool to motivate you, help you through procrastination, but also create that life that you want. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this activity, and we'll have another challenge down the road for those of you that complete it. Have a great day.